Hello, everyone. Dan Caldwell. I want to talk to you about perspective today. The dictionary tells us that perspective is the art of drawing solid objects on a two-dimensional surface so as to give the right impression of their height, depth, width, and position in relationship to other things that may be visible from a certain vantage point. A picture drawn in perspective, especially one appearing to enlarge or extend the actual space or to give the exact distance of view or perspective. I especially like to enlarge or to extend. It is possible that you can have a perspective and it not be the right perspective, but it's still your perspective. So I want to give you a few things about perspective today, particularly with the pandemic and the time that we live in. Number one, life is filled with good and bad things. Bad things do happen to good people. Secondly, some of the good and some of the bad you cannot and do not have any control over. Life happens. The third thing is some of the good and some of the bad will find you. No matter where you are, no matter who you are, rich, young, bond free, doesn't matter, young, old, it's going to find you. And then number four, when you have a positive attitude, the good and even the bad can and will become better. You can find good even in the bad times if you take time to look for it, right? Number five, if you have a negative attitude, the good and the bad will become worse. Number six, choose to remain positive no matter what happens. And this is what I want to declare and say to you today. This too shall pass. It's a choice that only you can make. No one can make it for you. And then number seven, if you cultivate a consistent attitude of gratitude, it will influence your behavior. You see, thoughts become words, words become actions. So what are you saying to yourself about the pandemic? What's your perspective? It is possible that the new thing that the book of Isaiah was writing about and talking about is a way that we see things. You see, back in 2019, I had to have cataract surgery. And so immediately after surgery, it was amazing to me how quickly and how easily I could see things and how much more clear they had become. It was my perspective. Now, the surgery affected that in a positive way, but there's a major difference in a problem versus a fact of life. A problem you may be able to fix or repair or even change. But a fact of life is basically out of your control and out of my control. You actually feel and think you're out of control. But we want to be in control, don't we? Well, let me just say this as I try to wrap up my thoughts for today. Learn to control what you can control. Control the controllables. Just because this is a fact of life and this is a bad situation doesn't mean that it all has to be bad. This can be a great learning experience. This could actually be a new thing, a new beginning. So let me ask the question, what are you learning from the pandemic? What are you learning about yourself? What is it that God may be teaching you? What is it he's trying to make you aware of? Well, this is Dan Caldwell again today saying, keep the fire burning, and I'll look forward to seeing you again the next time. God bless.